little bit nervous.
Oh, stop it, Carl. Go on.
All right, Doris.
I'll be listening.
Philip, what are you doing here? What can I say? I'm sorry. Philip!
Happy birthday, darling.
What are you doing here?
Well, why aren't you at the fireplace?
What can I say?
Well, don't say anything. Just listen to me. I have the most astonishing news. Darling, we can be married. I've just had word from my wife. She's willing to give me a divorce. She's fallen in love with a ski instructor in Sun Valley. Darling, will you marry me?
Oh.
What is it, darling? Who is that? No. Wait a minute. Calm down now. Who is that?
Oh, Philip. I know you were going to say that. No.
Who is that?
It's of no importance now.
Well, it's important to me. Now, who is it?
That's Carl, dear.
Carl?
Yes.
In a bathrobe in your bedroom? That's David.
Oh, what am I going to say?
I don't know. I'd like to hear it. What are you going to say?
Well, I know what I was going to say. I was going to take this bracelet and say, this is a beautiful bracelet. I hope you can return it. Don't you understand?
No, I don't understand. And to think I actually proposed marriage. Marriage!
Philip, but you don't understand at all.
Oh, Miss Kalman, it didn't go very well, did it?
There was nothing I could do. Nothing. There was nothing anybody could do.
How was I?
Oh, shut up, Carl.
How was I? Somebody tell me.
Please, Carl. Miss Kalman, maybe if you told him the truth.
I did tell him the truth, and he wouldn't believe me. It is all over.
Did I spoil something?
No, not you, Carl. I did. With my little hatchet.
I can go to him and explain the whole thing. Maybe he'll believe me.
Did something go wrong?
Nothing much, a small thing. My life, that's all.
I don't want this bracelet. It's yours. This wasn't a gift. Consider it as payment. Oh, and while you're there, will you please give a message to my rival? Tell him I'm indebted to him. I can think of no man to whom I'm more indebted.
Wait a minute. You can tell him yourself. Come out, it's all right.
Why, it's Carl.
I didn't do anything. They made me do it.
That was a cheap and shoddy thing to do.
I didn't start being cheap and shoddy.
It didn't become you. It didn't become our relationship.
What was our relationship, may I ask?
Something fine and spiritual. That's what it was.
On whose part? On my part. I contributed to the fine and spiritual. You lied and cheated. You're not married. You're dishonest.
I was honorable. I stuck to the rules.
Oh, the rules. You're not going to bring up the rules again.
Well, what can man go by but rules? When you found out I wasn't married, you shouldn't have done anything about it. That's what a clever woman would have done.
Oh.
I'd have come around to marrying you. You noticed I did.
But you wouldn't have if I hadn't made you jealous, not in 1,000 years.
Well, I might have proposed a little later, but it was inevitable.
No, it's not true. What is inevitable is that we are fated not to be married. We had a chance for a moment and we lost it. It's too bad, too, because I love you very much and we could have been very happy.
We can still be happy.
I wonder. Well, I suppose any happiness is difficult enough to find. It's not too becoming from a woman, but we are hardly strangers, and knowing your passion for rules, I'll make the proposition. If you're willing, I'm willing. The last 2 days never happened.
What do you mean?
I mean, we'll go on as before.
And not be married?
That's right.
Well, that's the most improper thing I ever heard.
What?
I can hardly believe my ears.
But what are you so shocked about?
I didn't think you were capable of it.
What is different?
We're not married.
We weren't before.
But you didn't know I wasn't married.
You knew.
I knew you didn't know. What's the matter with you? How could you ask me to do such a thing? Hadn't you been following what I've been saying? Oh, I tell you, women are not the sensitive sex. That's one of the great delusions of literature. Men are the true romanticists. What are you crying about?
Oh, shut up, Philip.
Don't cry, Anna. I love you. Everything will be all right. You'll like being married. You will. You'll see. Yes, but...